Hey there, CJMS students. Happy Friday. So we're going to go through notes 8.4. Get ready for ed puzzle questions as well. Remember that complementary angles are angles that add up to 90 degrees. Supplementary angles are angles that add up to 180 degrees. And vertical angles are angles that simply equal each other. They're across from each other and equal each other. So for the complementary, 30 plus b is equal to 90. You subtract 30 from both sides, and we get our missing angle B is worth 60 degrees. For the supplementary, 65 plus B is added up to 180. We subtract 65 from both sides, and we get our missing angle B is equal to 115. For vertical, there's no math involved, right? If this is 42 degrees and it's vertical with this angle, it also has to be 42 degrees. Okay, we're actually going to skip the puzzle for right now. We may do it later on, so go right over to the back side. Right? What I want you to do is find x, then find the measure of each angle. So what does that mean? It means we have to plug x back in. Right? That's going to be kind of a major step today that we have to do in order to get these angle measures. So for problem number 1, the relationship is obviously complementary because we see that right angle there. COMP stands for complementary. So what does that mean? It means 2x plus x equals 90. This angle 2x plus this angle x have to add up to 90 degrees because they're complementary. We combine like terms and we get 3x equals 90. We divide by 3 and we get x is equal to 30. Now that's one of our answers, right? But now we have to take and plug back in. So for here, we'd say 2 times not x, but 30. Why 30? Because we said x equals 30. So this angle is equal to 60 degrees. This angle is just x. What's x? It's 30 degrees. Okay? Problem number 3. The relationship in this one is supplementary. So SUPP for supplementary. We have x plus 5x equals 180. You combine like terms, x and 5x. That gives us 6x equals 180. Divide by 6, and we get x is equal to 30. Now that's not our total answer, right? We need to find the angle measurements. Well, this one's easy. X all by itself is 30 degrees. 5x is simply 5 times 30. Why? Because x is 30. 5 times 30 is 150 degrees. And notice 150 plus 30 add up to 180. All right, find the measure of each angle. So now we have a vertical relationship. So we'll go ahead and set them equal to each other, right? Supplementary is 180, complementary is 90, so vertical will be equal to each other. So we'll say 3x plus 20 equals 10x minus 15. Remember, when we have variables on both sides of an equation, we try and move all the variables over to one side. So I'll do that. I'll get negative 7x plus 20 equals negative 15. I'll then subtract or add negative 20 to both sides, and I'll get negative 7x equals negative 35. I then divide by negative 7, and I get x is equal to 5. So when I plug in, this is 3 parentheses 5 plus 20, or 15 plus 20, so that's how I get 35. And then you don't even have to do the math over here because you know they're vertical. So this will also equal 35 degrees. If you're hesitant to believe me, 10 times 5 is 50 minus 15 is 35. All right, and this one's going to be our most difficult one with all the work that we need to show today. So let's pay very close attention. Angles A and B are complementary. So therefore A plus B have to equal 90 degrees. Notice the difference in this one. This is Q plus R. They're supplementary, so they have to equal 180. So back to this one. If angle A is 3x minus 8, 3x minus 8, plus angle B is 5x plus 10, they have to equal 90 degrees. So let's combine like terms, 3x and 5x. That gives you 8x. And then negative 8 and 10 gives you positive 2. So now just solve by subtracting 2 from both sides, and you'll get 8x is equal to 88. Divide by 8, x is equal to 11. Now you're not done, because it says what is the measure of each angle? So I found x, so what do I have to do? Just like I've been doing all day, to plug back in. So measure of angle A was equal to 3x minus 8. Well, now let's plug in for x. If x is 11, it's 3 parentheses 11 minus 8, or 33 minus 8. So the measure of angle A is equal to 25 degrees. Now we could do, we could plug in for B, or we could recognize that, hey, if they're complementary, we just have to do 90 minus 25 to get our answer. I'll plug in just to show you how. The measure of angle B was 5x plus 10, or 5 parentheses 11 plus 10. Again, all you're doing is plugging in x as 11. So 55 plus 10, measure of angle B is 65. So there are your two answers, 65 and 25 degrees.